let us start a next part about the refraction of light. Refraction by spherical lenses. So we are going to study the refraction by spherical lenses. Student, you know the lens which focuses the light to a particular point. There are two types of lenses. One is convex lens and another one is a concave lens. We are going to study in detail about the convex lens and the concave lens. So what is meant by the lens? A transparent material bound by two surfaces of which one or both surfaces are spherical forms a lens. So what is lens? Lens is a transparent material. Transparent material means through which the light can pass. A transparent material bound by two surfaces. It is bounded by two surfaces of which one or both surfaces are spherical. Of which one or both surfaces are spherical. If only one surface is spherical, then other surface will be flat. Or sometimes both surfaces are curved one. Spherical means curved one. Spherical means it will be a part of the sphere. Spherical means it will be a part of the sphere, like a spherical mirror we have studied of concave and convex forms a lens. So once again repeat the definition. A transparent material bound by two surfaces of which one or both surfaces are spherical forms a lens. So here there are two types of lenses similar to two types of spherical mirror. Here this portion is exactly similar to a mirror. Only the thing is that in case of mirror, the reflected light comes in this side. Here in case of lenses, as it is a transparent medium, so light will transfer through this medium. But here the process is refraction. So whenever the light passes through the medium, it bends. Whenever the light passes from one medium to another medium, as the light comes in this transparent medium like a lens, so it will bend, and that is called as refraction. So there are two types of spherical lenses. One is convex lens and another one is a concave lens. Student, in case of mirror we have studied at first a concave mirror and then convex mirror. So concave mirror have 6 cases as we have studied, and convex mirror have 2 cases. Here reverse of this. Here convex lens has 6 cases and concave lens has only 2 cases. So here it is a reverse of the concave mirror and convex mirror. So convex lens is this. So you have to remember in detail by drawing the diagram, by remembering the rules, also practicing the problems for this light. So convex lens. Student, you have to make one card sheet or plain paper or any sketch book, drawing book, and practice this diagram. As I already said to you, draw the diagram of mirror. So in continuation with that, you have to practice all the diagram of these lenses. So first type of lens is a convex lens. Now how to draw a convex lens? So whenever you have to draw a arrangement of the convex lens, draw a horizontal line. On this line you mark the 3 centimeter distance like this. Suppose if you place the scale, here is 0, then 3, 6, 9 and 12 centimeter mark. See here distance between these 4 points is 3 centimeter. First point is marked at 0, then next point is marked at 3 centimeter, next point is marked at 6 centimeter, next point is marked at 9 centimeter, and next point is marked at 12 centimeter. Now take in the compass, the distance is greater than 6 centimeter. Take in the compass, distance is greater than 6 centimeter. If you take in the compass, distance is equal to 6 centimeter, then you will get the arc like this from here. So you have to take a distance slightly greater than the 6 centimeter. it may be suppose 6.5 centimeter distance in the compass. Put the center at this 0 point, wherever you have placed the 0 of the scale, so that is center C1, and draw arc. So you will get this type of a arc, this arc. Similarly, use the now second center, that is extreme, this other side point, which is of 12 centimeter mark. Keep same distance in the compass, put pointed end here and draw the arc. You will get the convex lens. I will once again repeat. Draw a horizontal line, mark 0, 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Take in the compass distance greater than 6 centimeter, it may be 6.5 centimeter. Put pointed end here and draw an arc. Similarly, put pointed end here, draw an arc. Whatever the centers which you have used, so name them or remember them as center C1 and C2. So we are writing from this side. So left hand side center is called as C1 and right hand side center is called as C2. So this C1 is also called as 2f1 distance and C2 is called as 2f2 distance. Why C1 is called as 2f1 distance? Because we have studied like pole to the center, that distance is called as the radius of curvature, and that radius of curvature is twice of the focal length. So here this focus means center of your mirror is optical center. Center of this lens, like center of the mirror we have said as pole, like center of this lens is called as optical center. So this 3 centimeter mark and your 6 centimeter marks are focus. So this is one way to draw the diagram. This 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter is not a standard. You can use the similar any arbitrary ratio. So here on left hand side, this is said as a focus f1. This is on right side, this is said as focus f2. Means left hand side are denoted by 1-1 notation. Right hand side notations are used as 2-2 notation. As this is focus, so this distance is twice of the focus. So center will be at twice of the focus. So this will be 2f1 or C1. This is C2 or 2f2. This is f2. Means this is twice of this. This is optical center. Now concave lens. So similar to this convex lens is act as a converging lens. If the rays are incident parallel to the principal axis. So what is principal axis? This horizontal line which pass through the optical center. This is imaginary line which pass through the optical center of a lens. It's called as principal axis. These are the rays which are parallel to the principal axis. So they converges at a point on the principal axis, that is called as principal focus for convex lens. Similarly, this is a concave lens. So convex lens is a converging. Similarly, concave lens is act as a diverging lens. So how it will work, how it is a diverging lens? For that purpose, you have to repeat the similar procedure. Here, as usual, you have to draw a horizontal line. On that horizontal line, mark your points, 4 points, 0 mark, 3 centimeter mark, 6 centimeter mark, 9 centimeter mark and 12 centimeter mark. Here points are not given, but you have to mark always 4 points for the lenses. 0, 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Here we are using the extreme ends as centers, that is C1 and C2. C1 is also called as 2f1 and C2 on this side will be called as 2f2. If you want to draw a convex lens, so you have to take a distance slightly greater than, this is OC1 distance. For convex lens, your distance will be larger than this OC1 distance. If you want to draw a concave lens, then your distance should be less than this 6 centimeter. So now in compass, you can take a distance slightly less than the 6 centimeter or approximately 5.5 centimeter. Sometimes 5.5 centimeter will be very large distance. It will be of a thickness 1 centimeter. So it will be very thick concave lens. So you have to take slightly less than the 6 centimeter distance in the compass. Use these extreme ends as a center. Put your pointed end of the compass at center C1. Draw arc. Put pointed end of a pointed end of a compass on right hand side. Draw an arc. And now draw some horizontal lines to the curve. You will get this shape at the center of that 6 centimeter or 6 centimeter mark. So that is a concave lens. So in this way you can draw the diagram. I will once again repeat. Draw a horizontal line. On the horizontal line mark 0, 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter will be somewhere else, somewhere here, and the 12 centimeter. So these extreme ends are used as center. If you want to draw a concave lens, so if you take this much distance, then both the lines will intersect, both the curves will intersect. So if you want to draw concave lens, the distance should be less than the 6 centimeter, slightly 1-2 millimeter less than the 6 centimeter. Draw arc using the center C1. Similarly, draw an arc using the center C2. Draw horizontal lines. So you will get the concave lens. So mark the focus on this side F1 to F1, because this will be considered as a radius. So this is the center. So this center means this distance is 2F1. This distance is F1. This position is F1. Similarly on this side, this center C2 will be considered as 2F2, and midpoint of the O and C2 will be F2. Now if the rays are incident parallel to the principal axis, the ray which is passing through the optical center, it will pass without deviation. Remember this, that we are going to study in the laws also. The ray which passes through the optical center, it will pass without deviation. It is similar case like in case of the mirror also. The ray which is incident on the pole, its reflection is along the same path. As angle I is 0, angle R is 0. Here is also as angle I is 0, angle of refraction R is also 0. If angle I is 0, then angle R is also 0. So the ray will be reflect along the same path. So in case of reflection, and in case of refraction, the ray which is passing through the optical center, it will pass without the deviation. It pass in the same path. So here angle I is 0, angle R is 0, angle R is called as angle of refraction. So the rays which are passing from the other points than the optical center, for them, they will diverge in case of concave lens. So how they diverge? They diverges with respect to focus. So you have to draw these rays up to the middle of the concave lens. You have to show some dotted line here up to the middle of the concave lens. From that middle point, from this point and the focus, you arrange the scale. You align the scale, focus and this point. Now the rays are always moving in the forward direction. Light propagates only in forward direction, not in backward direction. So on this onward, you have to draw a dark line, and to the back side of this, you have to draw a dotted line. Similarly, for this arrow, you have to bring it straight up to the middle part of the concave lens. From that, you have to align a scale to this point and the focus. So this backward part will be drawn dotted, since the light propagate only in forward direction, and further part is drawn straight and show the arrows on it. So this is the divergence of the rays which are incident other than the optical center of a concave lens with respect to focus. Means they are diverged with respect to focus in this way. So you practice this diagram. So how we are drawing this? We are drawing this divergence from this middle portion of the concave lens. So we will continue next part in the next session.